confident are you that those guys are going to?
Oh, very, very confident. Just like I was confident in myself when, a lot of people didn't know me coming in, and y'all were asking the same questions to Chris and Garrett. It's the same thing. We like to say we like to reload here in Zone 6, and it's the same thing we're doing this year.
Give me your mini little scouting report on those two guys.
First, Mecca, he runs great routes, strong dude, fast, gets in and out of breaks really good, and he's a for sure catcher. Julian Fleming, he's a really fast guy. Going down the field, he can create steam, and he can just roll. Great competitor. Wants the ball. When the ball's in the air, he wants it, and you definitely see. Who's the third guy you said?
I'm sorry, Marvin.
Oh, Marvin, he's got it all. Routes, speed, in and out of breaks, great hands, great routes, I mean.
Yeah. What do you have to say about Cam Babb's play style when he is healthy?
Cam is a playmaker. Every time they throw him the ball, I have confidence he's going to make the play. I feel like the whole team has confidence he's going to make the play, and he's proven that against our good DBs, our ones, and when he's back out there, I'm sure it's going to be the same.
With Cam's latest injury, how are you seeing Cam respond to that mentally and physically?
Cam's always been a strong dude, especially around us. I know it's a hard time for him, but he knows that we're here for him, and we're ready for him to get back. Excited for him to get back, and I know he's gonna work hard and do whatever he has to do to get back, and it's in God's hands, and we're all praying for him and hoping he gets back.
Jaxon, this time last year, you were sitting as the number 3 on your own team. Now some consider you the number 1 in the country. How have you handled that change and all the expectations that come with it?
Just focus on our team goals, honestly. Not really, I want to win. I want to go 15-0, and that's where really my mindset is. And I feel like if we get to the Natty, when we get to the Natty, all the individual goals, will hopefully follow after that. But our 3 goals, being team up north, win the Big Ten, and winning the Natty. So, whatever happens after that happens. I'm just going to play my tail off for 15 games.
So I'm going to follow that up with a very specific individual question. There's only been one receiver ever get 2,000 yards for FBS football. Are you aware of that? And is that something you're thinking about at all coming in?
Oh, no, I wasn't aware of that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it. I think about everything, honestly. But I don't try to let it control me. I try to control what I can control, and that's me showing up Saturdays and pouring my heart out.
The last question about Cam. You mentioned his leadership. What kind of things has he instilled in you as a player and as a leader?
Honestly, for Cam, he just brought me closer to faith. Just having a guy, I can come and talk to about anything, struggles, and, I look at him like a big brother. So really, we talk about everything. Whenever I need him, I know he's there, and if he needs me, I hope he knows that I'm there also. So he's just a great man that I look up to, and really.
Jaxon, your favorite play you made the most between your first year here and the last year that kind of made what you were able to do?
Improve.
Yeah, what click that kind of made what happened last year?
I give a lot of credit to Coach Mick and the training staff, just preparing me to take on, a heavy load, to take on, a lot of stuff, and preparing me physically. And then Coach Hartline, just sitting with him, and Coach Keenan Bailey, and just reading, defenses. I feel like throughout last year I could read defenses really well, and our defense has a lot of things to where it's helped us even get better. And I feel like just experience, just me going through all those games last year, I feel like just experience is the best thing for me.
The guys who are now second-year guys now, especially Marvin, who's a great receiver, kind of grow the most. What makes him unique in that role?
Well, first his size and speed. He's a big guy, and he's a smart player. He knows his football. And he comes in every day like a pro, and on the field he goes 100. And if you do that every day and stack those days up, you can't do anything but get better, and that's what Marv's done.
Do you have a favorite play that you made last year?
Last year?
Yeah, it stands out to you.
That's a hard one. Probably Rose Bowl, though, just being tied up and getting the lead. Yeah, for the lead. Yeah, that was the best part.
Kind of talking about that play, you and CJ had such a great connection last year. Now with the whole offseason under your belt, how have you felt that grow?
I felt, it's grown tremendously just over the offseason, us being together and just putting in hours of work. He's a really good friend of mine off the field, one of my best friends. So, just that communication level of, what he wants, what I want, what he sees, what I see, and us just to be able to sit down and talk. And I feel like just the communication is a big part of it, and just growing. I mean, we're two young dudes just, trying to make it, have similar goals, and we just push each other to be there. And, like I said, experience is the best thing for us, and I feel like we're more mature and ready to get after it this year.
Jaxon, do you feel any pressure from what you guys did last year to try and replicate it this year?
Of course, there's always pressure. But pressure, Coach Hartline says pressure is what does he say? He says pressure is a great opportunity to have. It's a blessing. Better than no pressure at all. I mean, this is what I dream for, and it's what we dream for, to go win a natty. We haven't done that since 2014, and at Ohio State, that's the goal. So anything below that, is not acceptable. So yeah, there's pressure, but we love it.
Jaxon, what did Brian Hartline do during your recruitment? What stood out to you about the way he recruited you, and how do you think that he's having all the success getting all you guys here at the same time?
I just think he's just kept it real with us. He told us what he expects. He pushes us every day, and just to have a room where in Zone 6, like, if you want to be the best, you have to bring it every day. Like, there's some guys that can do it here and there, but if you want to be the best, you have to bring it every day, or, you won't be the best in the room. And, that's what I really loved about it. And I knew it was going to get me better just being around guys, like Chris, Garrett, Marv, Emeka, just those guys. And, I just love competition. I love competing and trying to be the best. So and he pushes us that way. He wants us to maximize, everything, every time we get out there. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
You and CJ's relationship, like off the field, did you guys still have the connection you guys have as a quarterback and wide receiver? You guys just never talk off the field? Or is that, I don't know if you have to be best friends.
Yeah, you don't have to be best friends, but I feel like it does help. Just, he can talk to me how he wants to talk to me. I can talk to him how, the communication skills, I feel like it just makes it way easier. And, I know what makes him mad and, what makes him happy. So, just having that relationship, it's just great.
Who curses out the other more often?
He probably curses me out more.
Jaxon, you were talking about how you might be just sitting at home thinking about a release or a route. Is there a time you can remember last year where you were envisioning something creative and then it came true on the field, what you were thinking about?
Yeah, a lot. That over the catch, over the middle catch versus Oregon, that was one I was waiting on. And, just really everything. I'll have like before I line up, I always have like a pre-snap, what I'm going to get done, pre-snap plan. So, when I'm at home chilling, I just think football all day, and, I love it.
Last question right here.
With the defensive changes now going into 4-5 and whatnot. We talked with some of the cornerbacks and safeties yesterday, so they've been giving you guys trouble with the wide receivers and whatnot. Have you seen the secondary be a little bit different and maybe a little bit of reaction?
Yeah, BIA, they're competitive dudes, and we've been, giving each other good work. And that defense, like I said, has a lot of, different things, and you know, it's been good for our offense to, you know, try to pick that up. And I feel like it's only helped us, and I'm sure we've helped them a lot too.
Jaxon, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, buddy.
Dinner.
All right, I need to.